City series cigars and Citrus 7s, black cement 3s, 4s, the hairs and bread 11s. No doubt that I'll be wearing some fire at any sighting. With these Dorenbecker 5s, you can see me in any lighting. It's exciting, I'll be flexing to the coldest degree. What's up, everybody? It's Sneakerhead M-Checks. I got these Stone Blue or Indigo, whatever you want to call them, Jordan 12, set to release August 22nd. Now, I know these remind a lot of people, including myself, of the Obsidian Jordan 12s. So I got a pair here to compare these two for those of you wondering what the differences were. Here they are. Can we talk about this leather though? Hold on. This leather is different. I don't know how to explain it, but it has like, I don't know, it almost has like some grip to it. See, I could, when I rub against it, it makes this sound. Look, put it side by side with the Obsidians. There's not really any sound on these, but on these, and at some angles, like from here, these even look suede. They're not suede at all, but I don't know. Here is the front. Now this tongue appears to be the same blue as the rest of the blue part, but it seems slightly different. Like I just said before, these aren't suede, but if you rub your finger across this tongue, it kind of feels like suede a little bit. So I don't know. It's kind of weird, but it's cool. Now looking at these next to the Obsidians, the main differences we can tell from here is the obvious different shade of blue, the different leather texture, and the laces. You can also see that the Jumpman and the text on the tongue is a slightly different blue. I believe it's Legend Blue on the Stone Blue 12s and it's French Blue on the Obsidians, but at a quick glance you can barely tell the difference. Here they are from the side. Considering the fact that this discoloration on the bottom is from wear and age, so it's really supposed to be white like it is on these, there's really no new major differences from this angle. You know, there are little small differences like this Legend Blue stitching on the Stone Blues that they don't have on the Obsidians, or that the eyelets are a little bit more dull than they are on the Obsidians, but like, these are real small things. And here's the other side. Here on the back, they have the black 23 as opposed to the French Blue 23 that the Obsidians have. And the blue on these strips is a little brighter than it is on the Obsidians because, as you can see, they follow the sock liner color. So like, as you can see, the Stone Blue sock liner is a little brighter than the Obsidian sock liner, and that's why you see the same thing reflected on this little blue strip part. The Stone Blues have the size tag on the tongue the same way they did on the University Gold 12s. I know some other 12s, they do that thing where they try to hide it all the way over here in the corner, so that's another difference. So here's the insole, which is very similar to the insole on the Obsidians, just about a shade or two off like the rest of the shoe. Here are the soles, which are like nearly identical to the Obsidian soles. I know it's tough with these Obsidians being so worn, but the only difference between these two is the fact that this part right here is black and white, whereas on the Obsidians it's black and gray or black and silver. The box on these is nice. Nothing crazy, but it's different. Quality inspired by the greatest player ever. They also come with this little card inside. The beauty of imperfection fades to perfection. Indigo is among the oldest dyes to be used for textile dyeing and printing. The oldest known fabric dyed indigo dates back to more than 6,000 years ago. No two pieces are alike. We embrace these differences. With time and use, the depth and fade of the indigo will reveal a look that's unique to you. Oh, so I guess, hold on. I guess something's about to happen to this part of the shoe after they've been worn. See, the sad part is I'm not about to wear them all that much for anything to show, but I guess we'll see. I guess they're gonna have like maybe a Chicago to LA ones kind of thing where you can you know, strip the coloring. I don't know, but we'll see. I'm not gonna be the one to experiment with it because I don't want to ruin anything. I'll wait to see other people do it and see how that turns out, and then if anything is cool enough, maybe I'll be inspired to do it, but we'll we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But here's the box label. Retail in USD is $190. So overall, these are pretty cool. At first, I thought this release was kind of dumb because they just seemed like a bootleg version of the Obsidians, which I mean, they still kind of are, but I don't know, I kind of like them. So now I would expect a lot of Obsidian 12s owners to pass on these just because if the Obsidians are good, I mean, there's no point in spending $190 plus on something so similar. Unless the difference in blues really matters that much to you, these other minor differences, to me at least, aren't really worth it. Now, as an OG sneakerhead or Jordan head who's into the vintage Jordans and the OG colorways, it's hard for me to admit this, but I'm not gonna lie, I like these better than I like the Obsidian 12s. I am, however, probably gonna pass on keeping a pair of these for myself. Nothing against them though, they are nice, it's just that they don't excite me quite enough to want to keep them in the collection. I do believe this shoe is worth reselling. I don't think they'll be super profitable, but they will sell out. Men's sizes for sure. Grade school sizes, I'm not as sure about. You might be able to profit some if you get a 6.5 or 7 to resell, but other than that, I don't know, you looking at like $10, $20 profit on those other sizes. So if you have a demand for those smaller sizes and you can get a bunch of them and get them off, that profit will add up and it'll make sense. But if you getting like, you know, one size 4 for sale and you gonna flip them for, you know, 150 or 160, to me it's not really worth it. Resellers, I do suggest selling these as soon as possible because I don't think they'll really be worth holding on to long term. Now 12s do typically run a little big compared to most Jordans, so you might want to consider going a half size down. If it were me, I would probably still go with my true size, but like if it comes down to it and maybe your true size is sold out or you can only get your hands on that half size down, I think you'll probably be good. It's really all about your foot and how you prefer your kicks to feel, but just to give you guys a heads up, if it comes down to it, the half size down on the 12s usually isn't a bad idea. Good luck to everybody trying to cop a pair of these. I hope you are successful, and I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please give it a thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any videos like this or any of my other sneaker related content. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.